after bar after bar after bar after bar. I'm too persistent with increment, no cast. Get it on my own, no collab.
Like, we already knew this was going to be a thing and that, bruv. Like, you man didn't even need to ask for this when we're talking about two of the coldest guys and that when it comes to tapping into that pain, tapping into essence, tapping into that certain spot right there and them thing there. Two of the coldest at it, bruv. This was a no question thing, man. Let's get into it, bruv. And I'm just realizing now, bruv, the people that he actually did tracks with, bruv, Free Dav, Free Mans Malone. I'm guessing he probably said Free K Money as well, bruv, when he did that track as well, man. You know what I mean? Which actually, the K Money one technically should be a no-brainer after this and that, bruv, but I'm not doing it still.
I used to kick ball at the blue courts. They never loved you if they hate you in due course. Bag full of sweets like all sorts. They throwing dirt on my name that's uncalled for. I was down the block reading about the 5 families. Cause I got drawn out and let the guys twang me. If you ain't living like I'm living, you won't understand me. Bro got sweets for his face, I call it eye candy.
Bro, it's like, just look at where these guys came from, bro. Just look at where these guys came from, where they started from and that, bro. Just right now, close your eyes and envision some of the old school Payper freestyles that we saw him in and that, bro. You know what I'm saying? And now look at where he is in them thing. They're shining, bro, with percussion. This flipping crazy, bro. With percussion, this flipping crazy. It shouldn't be flipping allowed. You cannot allow someone and that, bro, to come where this guy came from and that, bro, rap the way he raps, have the experience that he has, and then put him onto a fucking beat like this and that. But it should be illegal, bro. He should be arrested right now and that, bro. Are you hearing what I'm flipping hearing in my earphones right now?
The kick ball at the blue courts.
Bro. Bro, they tried to dumb down our thing and that, fam. You know what I'm saying, bruv? They said, nah, we're not letting you in and that, bruv. You know what I'm saying? You're not allowed in here, bruv. This is an exclusive party and them thing there, bro. You know what I'm saying? You man are too peasantry and that, bro, to try come in here and them thing there. And I'm talking about all nations, like England, you know what I'm saying? I was about to say England, UK, in that same place, England, America and them thing there, the Jay-Z's, the Nazis, the Biggies, the Tupacs. Nah, you're not allowed in here. You guys are too hood, too ghetto and that, blood. You know what I'm saying? Now all of a sudden we have the resources and that, bro, to do our thing. And this is what we're creating and that, bro. You know, ain't all my days, man. This is, nah, man, it's not fair. It's not fair. It's actually not fair. They tried, but they couldn't stop us.
Ball at the blue courts. They never loved you if they hate you in due course. Bag full of sweets like all sorts. They throwing dirt on my name that's uncalled for. I was down the block reading about the 5 families. Cause I got drawn out and let the guys twang me. If you ain't living like I'm living, you won't understand me. Bro got sweets for his face, I call it eye candy. I'm selling like brandy. Day dates is casual, all my diamonds factory. She knows that we're casual and it's satisfactory. Watch me play the background like I'm Mayor Lansky. I was down the block reading about the great Stoics, like Seneca. How'd you think I stayed going? I like people in life, I like leaves blowing. For a reason or a season, I'm a mean poet. I came up on the block, we ain't have clean clothing. Cause I was out all night in the streets roaming. I got issues with some people, ain't no resolving. Once you caught up in the system, that door's revolving. Ain't no...
It is, man. Nah, they were scared people, man. They were scared. They were scared. They were scared. That's what it was. They were scared in that. They looked at us and they thought, how the hell are these men doing what they're doing, this talented, being from all the way down there, bro? Now we come up here, have the exact same opportunities, and this is what we're doing. They were scared people, man. They were scared, bro, because they knew we were better than them and that, bro. They knew, fam. They knew. They knew our thing was a mad thing. You know what I mean? And if we actually did get the resources and did get all of the same opportunities in them thing there, we would be unstoppable. So I can understand why they tried to keep us out of the industry in them thing there, bro. You know what I'm saying? But we're here. It was a by force thing. It don't matter if it took us 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. We were going to get there eventually. And we're here, man. And I can understand why they were scared and that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because people like Payper creating shit like this. Oh,
reason or a season, I'm a mean poet. I came up on the block, we ain't have clean clothing. Cause I was out all night in the streets roaming. I got issues with some people, ain't no resolving. Once you caught up in the system, that door's revolving. Ain't no question about it. If I see him, I say it. G-wing on the fours, that was me on the netting. Down the block in the dry cell, I prayed on my bedding. I read Robert Greene's books, then I came home and met him. 36 laws in, and I ain't skipping a chapter. Bro's 8 years in, and he ain't missing a fat job. Down the block I read Hadiths, peanut butter and oats. We the last of the real, fuck the internet quotes.
I used to kick
Books, praise, and God, fam. Books, praise, and God, basically, and them thing there when you're in certain times and that, bruv. You know what I mean? That's what keeps man thinking and that, bruv. You know what I mean? We're not actually out in the world adding new experiences to our life. We're basically doing the exact same thing and that, bruv. So somewhere you got to expand your horizons and that, bruv, and keep the brain ticking and that, bruv. You get me? So you don't just, you know, get moldy up there and them thing there, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yo, brain mold is a real thing and that, fam. You get me, bro? Brain mold is a real thing. So you got to find a way to keep yourself sharp and that, bro. You know what I mean? So people start to pick up different hobbies, read certain books and that. You get me, bro? But sometimes you do need to stay in one place and that, because realistically, if you think about it, when you're out in the real world, there's never really a time you have a choice to sit still and do nothing or to take up a new hobby and that, which more times you don't do in that, bro. You just keep engaging in things that you don't really need to engage in. Whereas you know you actually might need to go take up a two knowledge or do a certain course, or you get me, but you never do it because you're out in the world. There's too many distractions. So obviously going behind the walls and that, bruv. Obviously at a certain point, for example, where Payper is right now, him going behind walls, it's the wrong time and that, bruv. You know what I'm saying? Because he's got traction now. He's on the right path and that, bruv. So that's a you get me, just puts a break to a lot of different things and that, bruv, and he affects a lot of different things. But a certain point in time in his life and that actually might have been the best thing for him, bruv. You know what I'm saying? In that time to just stop, rethink things and them thing there, bruv. You know what I'm saying? Stop time and that, bruv. You get me? Try to, you get me, gain knowledge in certain things or do other things and that, bruv, and then reconvene and that, bruv. You know what I mean? So you can look at it in a multitude of different ways and that, bruv. You know what I'm
Me
saying?
on the netting, down the block in the dry cell, I prayed on my bedding. I read Robert Greene's books, then I came home and met him. 36 laws in, and I ain't skipping a chapter. Bro's 8 years in, and he ain't missing a fat job. Down the block I read Hadiths, peanut butter and oats. We the last of the real, fuck the internet
I
quotes.
used to kick ball at the academy. They never really loved you, so the hate was show gradually. You would think it's Halloween, I came on with a bag of sweets. Can't go against the family like Jackson's Sons of Anarchy. I was on induction when...
And this is what I'm saying, and that there's levels to this thing and that, bro. You know what I mean? Because man like Mans Malone and the beats that he chooses absolutely running this game right now. First of all, you get me? Shout out to man like Mans Malone. What he's doing right now, absolutely ridiculous and that, bro. And to be honest, and at the level that he's doing it and the way he's running the game and got the streets talking and that, bruv, he's definitely the lane that he's in, bruv. He's definitely not the first to do it in them thing there, bruv, but he's definitely an anomaly in this thing. I can't even lie to you. But for example, like I said, think about Potter Payper, bruv, when he started off the certain freestyles and that, he graduated and went to certain levels and that. So now when he comes onto beats like this, bruv, it sounds like he belongs in that, bruv. Absolute champagne rap, bruv. You know what I'm saying? Whereas man like Mans Malone and that, bruv, yeah, calm, you can talk about the production and the circumstances that is in, but at the end of the day, bruv, you have control of your voice and that, bruv. And not to say that he doesn't sound right on this track, bruv, but it's not 100% and that, fam. You know what I mean? There's still a certain levels that he needs to graduate, still a little courses that he has to do within these music thing to be able to sound absolutely poetic on these type of beats and that. Because Potter Payper and that, no brainer. As soon as you hear the beat and him and that, bruv, absolutely sublime. But with man like Mans now, it's like he has to go a little bit more levels and put in a few more hours to actually get kind of acclimated with this kind of beat right here. You know what I mean?
So the hate was show gradually. You would think it's Halloween, I came on with a bag of sweets. Can't go against the family like Jackson's Sons of Anarchy. I was on induction when Amy made Valerie. Down the block I read The Alchemist. I got a win, I took too many L's for this. If you ain't living how I'm living, you can't delve in this. I make the jailhouse rock like Elvis did. Who are you and why do you think that you can tell me shit? You're AWS, we put the belt to it. I stole an urban book from the seg and I took it back to Delta Wing. I gave it to a guy on his way there now cause he just melted skin. Me and bro took his eye for giving stupid looks. I was in the green the first time that I read Gucci's book. Taught me how to cook crack and bro, I couldn't even cook. We locked eyes and even Ray Charles could see that he was shook. Bro, I'm looking in the mirror trying to read myself. You got an open mind, you know what I mean as well? I really open mind.
Different on these sides and that. And that's the thing with the man them chatting about reading certain books and that. Probably when they come outside and that, and now they're engaging in certain things. I wonder if the guys even bother to even read another book, or even if they do read when they're on the outside. And that's what I'm talking about. Even though it's a putting a stop to these things and that, bro. Who knows? Mans Malone might have not achieved the exact same success, or he probably would have got to this point 100%, but it might not have played out the way it's playing out right now. He might not got there as fast. But like I said, when you're just sitting down and you don't have much to do in that, bro, you think on the more important things in that, bro. So whether that's reading, whether that's calculating, thinking how you can do things, even though you're confined within the space you are, and that, like when Mans Malone is out doing shows, videos, listen, man, he's gone. Yeah, absolutely gone in that, bruv. You get me? But the mastermind thing and that, bruv, like he's forced to think outside the box now and that, bruv. You can't do the same thing as all of these men are doing and that on TikTok, and you get me and that, bruv. You have to completely think in a completely different mindset. And that's why 100% the jail thing and that, bruv, is definitely not a place to rehabilitate and not a good situation to be in. For a certain period of time or period of your life and that, bruv, it's definitely beneficial and that, bruv. You're not saying for certain specific things and that, you know what I mean?
Myself.
And to apply yourself.
You got an open mind, you know what I mean as well. I've really opened
Fly
minds,
off right,
though.
man.
That's
You know
why I
what I
spent
mean?
that free in jail. And from
Fight
other
off,
jails
like.
is where I was receiving mail. I was down the block reading about Toki Williams. They should write a book about me. I did shit them pussies didn't. I read a verse from the Quran the day they took the villain. Bro, I found a pot of paper hidden in this crooked prison.
Bruv, Traplaw Ross has moved over to the UK. Bruv, get out of here, man. No one asked for that, bruv. You get me, bruv. If you don't know, he's that one of them guys that be breaking down all the street ish and them thing there, bruv, digging into police reports and all of them thing there. And yeah, man. I don't know why he's over on these sides and that man ran out of storylines and them thing there on that side of the world. But hopefully you guys enjoyed that one though. Shout out to my like Potter Payper, shout out to my like Mans Malone and that, bruv. Like I said, anomaly what these men are doing right now, man. You get me? And it's probably him and Mazda that are at the forefront of this movement that's currently going on and that, bruv. You know what I mean? And obviously, actually, yeah, it's pretty much both of them are probably neck and neck and that. I don't really think any of them is kind of outdoing the other and that. Both of them are making the most noise right now, bruv. You get me? And when they drop something, it goes absolutely crazy. Maybe Mazza a little bit more in that, bruv, with certain tracks that he dropped. But there's definitely them two that are spearheading this movement right now. And that this jailhouse movement, yeah, they're at the forefront. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that one though. Shout out to Potter Payper. That track right there, absolutely ridiculous. I like how both of them just kind of occupied half of the track, bruv. You have a half, I have a half. Do your thing and them thing there, you know what I mean? Give you space and that, bruv. Don't even intervene. But hopefully you guys enjoyed that one though. It's your boy Njies. And I'm gone, man. In a bit, people.
Yo, last time I stepped off, took a 15. Back to back, went yard, took a 16. 06 to 14 was a big dream on road. Me, my G's with big schemes. 10-10, real charges, ya know. Chilled up plan, real party, ya know. On block, real vibes with ya know. Pressure bro in my baggage, ya know. Running round 20 deep, no gang ting. Block name, Rockstar, real stamp.